I'm going to stop motion apparently.
Come by the light. I'm with you no matter what we cross our path. I can't.
This is the second part showcasing my life on the boat and the Marina community vibe. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I strongly encourage you to watch it first. I decided to have a little break during my travels to recharge batteries and edit some videos. I guess the surroundings of my temporary base are not too shabby.
What is it this whole neighborhood gathering about? Tell me, guys.
It's an old women's meeting.
Furthermore, I was amazed by the atmosphere in the port. It reminds me about the little village vibe where people know each other, help one another and are simply willing to spend time together. Going to the bathroom can literally take like 2 hours because you bump into many local residents on the way. Similar mindset brings different people together.
It is always beneficial to maintain good neighborhood. Whenever you need help, the people are here for you. Brett just actually retrieved the phone from the sea, the lost phone.
Yeah. The Irishman's phone.
The Irishman's phone, yeah.
There you go. Very good. Excellent. That's fantastic now. That has really made my day.
Yeah. And it's like, how many meters do you think it is?
Well, like you could have twice, I don't know, like 5 meters maybe.
Oh, what's it? Okay.
Yeah, I would say so because it was quite deep. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going down, I couldn't see the bottom, and I was like, hey, what's going on here? Kept
Yeah.
going down, it's all kind
But
of
it was
bottom.
just one trial and you picked up the phone. Like that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want to hold it for too long, yeah?
Recommended. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You need a hand? Oh, no, fine, thanks.
People are really open in the marina. They start talking without the reason. They always do the small talk, so you can very quickly form your own little community here. And that's how I came across Mark, and we are being invited for very, very unusual boat. Okay guys, let me introduce you to Mark. That's our technician in the marina. Hi.
Hello. Bueno, un pequeño detalle para conocer si un barco es antiguo o no es antiguo es los tornillos. Hace muchos años los tornillos eran planos, como este. Ahora actualmente pues se usan tornillos de cruz y todos los tornillos de este barco son planos. Son pequeños detalles técnicos para saber si un barco originalmente
Es antiguo. Sí.
y no ha estado restaurado.
It's an antique boat. It's 60 years old. Everything here remains original. All the interior, it's actually made of the cherry tree. Everything here, as you can see. You won't encounter like many boats like this one, that's definite. Look at all those details. It's incredible. Lots of work was put in here. Look at this. Christmas can be a challenging time during the travel. You know, far from home, your family, friends, things you're familiar with. But it can also be an opportunity to learn new customs and cultures and celebrate Christmas in a more liberating way, possibly, without this whole mass of things and preparations and the family pressure, you know what I'm talking about. More to consider. Do you see those guys? It's Brett and Connor. They decided to throw a Christmas party for our little community in the Marina. We are being invited also. And that's gonna be quite interesting experience. Never had a Christmas celebration on the boat. So the guys are getting the boat ready for a celebration. Good job, guys! That's gonna be fun!
Take me disappearing.
For us, they really don't know what we were in. Really, they are so stupid. Oh yeah, what a reader.
Gentlemen, please. This is not good. I don't know which one you want.
The one is yours. No, just put it.
This is not good. But I thought maybe it was going to be what's it called?
No, is it not?
It is burning.
It was.
It was.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I can smell it's burning. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, but not a lot, is
We
it?
could do this again. Petrol, which is out one.
Paraffin out, yeah.
Gentlemen, please. Camera.
Oh, happy families. Turn around.
You can't get that back, can you?
No, it-
Fuck off, Mick.
What, I'm here. Come
Hey, here.
Right, turn
Okay,
around.
turn around.
Turn around.
Come to you.
Thanks to those people, I spent memorable and joyful Xmas. They became my family, even if for a short while. I'm not a very traditional person, but it's nice to have someone around during this period. Fascinating how strangers can create intimate atmosphere. This event will make for a good memories, stored in a visual form that I can always go back to when I hit the road again.
Look at this awesome boat. It belongs to Dirk, successful German businessman who is taking his time off now and sailing around Canaries. I just had a quick chat with him and I got invited for my first proper sail between islands. So I can't wait actually, and we are gonna be sailing on this bad boy.
That is what's coming in 2 episodes' time. So please, be patient and stay tuned.
So let's check if Dirk is inside. Dirk, Hi. Hi, how are you? Hi, it's Derek. Hi.
Come in.
So, show me your boat.
Ah, you want to see my boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice inside, huh? Classy look. That's
my
very
boat.
good style.
That's my kitchen.
So, where is gonna be my cabin for the sale?
Oh, here. So,
Yeah,
you
that's
take
my
all the
cabin.
things there and then you
Yeah.
can sleep there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have another room there.
Yeah, there's another room.
There.
Yeah.
But I presume it's not your bedroom, right?
No, it's not my bathroom. It's in the front.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my
Master bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And what's the wood? It's like really nice color of the wood.
Mahogany. Yeah.
And you have the toilet on the boat,
Two.
don't you? Two.
One I have here.
Okay. That's your own private bathroom.
Yes, that's my own private bathroom.
So any guests coming to the boat, they have their own private bathroom and you have your own bathroom.
Yes.
Cool. That's really nice boat.
Another bathroom here.
Yeah, the shower.
Yes.
Cool. And the toilet with a
Yes,
pump,
it's
right?
Yes, it's a manual.
Yeah, that's manual pump. So you have to pump in
you
the
have to-
water, then do what you need to do and pump the water out.
Yes.
Who painted that picture?
That was my daughter.
In the
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yes.
Wow. Very
Maybe-
skilled
maybe
girl.
it's-
That's the center of the operation, right?
It's the center of operation. So when I switch on it, and here you have a plotter.
That's the phone or it's...
No, this is satellite telephone.
Ah, that's the satellite
Yeah,
telephone,
satellite
okay.
telephone. And this is the old system for weather forecast. But it's old now, easier with satellite. And here I can, this is my computer here, so I can take all kind of data.
Yeah.
So maybe the map.
And how do you power the electricity here?
I have some solar panels. When I'm sailing, I have solar panels.
Okay.
And I have a generator in the back, a 5 kilowatt generator. And it, so, but I don't need this generator, but I have it because I also have a diving compressor.
Ah, you dive also.
Yes, I need this generator because it has 4 or 5 horsepower,
Yeah,
and that
cool.
I need this power to fill up the bottles.
How many meters is that?
It's 40 meters 30.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but with dinghy in the back, so that is altogether 16 meters.
The monohulls have tilting ovens to counteract the yacht tilts during the sailing. So, what are we having for a dinner?
We'll put in today cabbage. Yep.
Lot of cabbage there, Derek, huh?
Yes.
Are you sure you have no extra guests? Just me and you today for a dinner?
Six. For Robert with dentist problems.
So the dinner is ready. The whole pot of cabbage with the sausage and potato, right? Mustard,
Yes,
the sweet one.
you will like.
Okay.
And I really did. But I can't show that to you because the battery died. Thanks to it, we could enjoy eating in peace and quiet. The cabbage with small pieces of bacon was surprisingly tasty, dirt cheap, and exceptionally healthy.
Locals say that this has been the worst kalima for years. Usually people swim at this very beach, normally, but I think I'm gonna skip that part today.
Generally, the weather is sharp. The sky cloudless blue, the sun shining all day long. Moreover, the Canary Islands are reported to have the best climate in the world according to various internet sources, also backed by scientific research. Nevertheless, during my couple of months stay in the Marina, I have also experienced a bit of rain. Very rarely though. Kalima is an easterly wind that blows from the Sahara Desert towards the Canary Islands. Generally, it brings very hot weather and lots of dust and sand. During the phenomena, air turns a white or even a yellow color and you can literally smell the sand in the air. Kalima ranges in timescale from few hours up to even a week. After that, the sky starts to clear up and the visibility improves gradually.
Hi guys, I'm still on my backpacking trip, but there are days like this one, it's hard to believe in. I ended up on this fancy catamaran you see right next to me, and I promise it wasn't planned. By the way, I just snorkeled and we will dig deeper into this subject at a later stage. And while I was trying to make breakfast this morning, look, everything is ready. I ran out of gas. So, change of plans. Sometimes you go with the flow. And I'm having champagne and strawberries instead. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Cheers! Cheers! That's actually what's happening when you run out of gas and you try to come up with some brilliant ideas, you know. Do not try it at home, it's very, very dangerous.
Don't try this at home.
So, tell us, Brett, why can't we actually replace this gas bottle with the regular one for the oven?
Okay, so as you can see, this is gas oven and this is a gas portable brine.
Yeah.
Now, due to the fact that everywhere in Europe and all over the world, the boat came from South America, the gas bottles were different. So when we were in Spain, we had to get a whole new setup connected to the boat. Yet our gas bottle is still portable. So we couldn't just put this gas bottle there because the connection wouldn't work. What we had to do is we needed to just finish the eggs. So we just had to quickly heat it, finish.
Perfect.
But yes, this is outside. So it's not meant to be
Usually, yeah.
And we will replace the bottles and then not have this situation again for the next 6 months.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. No, definitely. See, what you need to do is hold this thing open for me.
Okay.
I'll bring the brine, please.
Okay. Finito. That's our portable kitchen today, no?
Yeah.
Let's talk about more mundane matters. because not all of the boats have shower, not all of them have toilets, most of them do, but anyways you are not allowed to go for number 2 on the boat that stays in the marina. Certainly most of them, they do not have washing machine on board. In fact, I encountered just one yacht that has this device. It was the catamaran. And so how do you go about those things that are quite crucial in everyday life? In this case, you can use the marina service, the laundry. The washing machine is €5, the dryer is €4. Here there is a unisex shower, but it's usually used by men. They make up the majority here in the marina. That's how it looks like. And there is gents. There is the ladies' toilet. Looks quite neat. It's me here, and here you have the shower for women exclusively.
Dad was trying. We all lived together in a large plastic bag. Holiday Inn, travel light, Super 8. We moved across the country like a tail you can't escape.
Snorkeling is one of my favorite leisure time activities. It's so straightforward and very, very rewarding at the same time. It gives a glimpse into a whole new underwater world. A world without noise.
Looking for a score and hey mom, can we all just get along? Living this way.
But it's not only about the pleasure. There is also an environmental factor involved in it. While snorkeling near the Amaria Golf Club, we had repeatedly come across large numbers of golf balls on the ocean floor. When golf balls are hit into the ocean, they immediately sink to the bottom. No ill effects on local wildlife have been documented to date from exposure to golf balls, but as the balls degrade and fragment at sea, they may leach chemicals and microplastics into the water. Moreover, if the balls break into small fragments, fish, birds or other animals could ingest them. Additionally, it appears messy, unnatural, so we started retrieving the balls one by one.
Brett is on the mission of saving the planet. So tell me, how many golf balls did you retrieve from the bottom of the ocean today?
Today, while we were snorkeling, we managed to collect 125. Can you believe it, in one snorkel? 125
golf balls. Yeah, and that's all stuck on the bottom of the ocean.
So that brings our total to over 250 so far, and there's many, many more. We will get to 1,000 golf balls before we've cleaned up to the Spain Golf Delta.
At the time of this episode release, we have collected more than 800 golf balls.
At the end of the quay, in this little corner, there is Ecodive Center, and the other day I came up here to see what's going on. That's how I met very interesting girl, Cass. She has an amazing, inspiring undertaking that you're gonna learn more about in the next episode.